Hey, what's up, everybody? So the holidays are always a time where people reflect on the end of the year. What did they accomplish? And usually it's a reflective time. And I know that for most people, we probably never want to look at 2020 ever again, that it's caused trauma for so many of us. But I do think that it's really, really important for us to do so and to gain perspective on what it is that we have also gained this year. I'm RISA MORIMOTO, your host. I'm an integrative nutrition health coach, and you're watching Modern Aging, where we chat about innovative and holistic ways to elevate your health and well-being as you age. I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel and click that little bell next to it, so you'll be sure to be notified whenever a new episode is uploaded. So, I really wondered whether or not I should actually even do this video, but I've had a lot of loss in the past year. My mother died in October of last year. My dog was hit by a car tragically the day after my mom died. It's horrible. And my dad died in April from COVID. And so I've had a lot of loss. And I also lost my job in March, like many, many other people. So, when the pandemic started, and everything kind of halted. Like many other people, I was shocked. My husband got sick from COVID and my daughter got sick, and it was really a very, very stressful time. But it was also an amazing time for me to halt everything and be still. And because of that, I was able to become closer with family, like many of us. I think that many of us are so busy with our day-to-day that we don't have time to do anything but our to-do lists. And so this really forced us to be with our families or be with ourselves in ways that we hadn't probably in years past. I am so grateful. We started doing a family Zoom call, actually, because I have family all over the country, and we still do it now, which is amazing. So now I actually know what's going on with my nephews or my cousins, in Texas or North Carolina or Colorado or whatever. It's been really a gift to be reconnected in that way. I've spent more time with my daughter and my husband because I'm not traveling and I'm not on the road all the time. That's been a huge gift. We've had our ups and downs, but even the downs have been amazing, because my daughter she's leaving for college next year. And so I'm not going to have this time back. So it's been really amazing to be able to spend that time together. Even during this time. Number two, I've been given an opportunity to refocus on what it is that I really want in life, career-wise, personally. What is it that I really want to do? I finished this integrative nutritional health coaching course, which is something that I had always wanted to do, but just never had the time. Really focusing on this channel and creating the videos and interviewing people. I was really able to do that this year, which normally I wouldn't really have the time. I think I would end up just throwing things up there. And so I've been able to connect with some really amazing, amazing experts and professionals in the health field and otherwise, and really create some friendships out of it, which has been really amazing as well. Number three, I have been meditating and exercising consistently, which is something I never did before. I was sporadic and I would try when I could, but like everybody else, you just you do it when you can, but you're just so busy. But being forced to be home really allowed me to create a schedule for myself where I was meditating and exercising every single morning. And so much so that now I really enjoy it and I really need it, so that I was just in Mexico for 3 weeks and I was working down there. And even though I was working and normally I would just get up and go to work, I was getting up earlier just so that I could meditate and do some stretching exercises or do some strength training before going to work. And I felt like that really helped center me. And I look forward to it now, where before perhaps it was kind of like, oh, I got to work out. But now it's just something that has become a little bit more of a part of me, that I just realize that I need and I want, more than like I have to do it. Number 4, like many people, I've refocused on my health more than I have in years past. I think that COVID has really woken our eyes up to how important it is for us to stay healthy and keep our immune system strong and keep our bodies strong, as well as our minds. It's been extremely stressful, but at the same time, I feel like I've managed to really refocus and place a more deeper importance on health and wellness, and ensuring that I am taking care of myself, which leads me to number 5, the importance of self-care. I think that it has been in years past very easy to just kind of sweep all that stuff under the rug, that I'm too busy, to take care of myself. I got my kids and I got my job and I got this and I got that. And, I'm really grateful, for this pandemic, in that I was able to take the time to care for myself. I was able to realize that meditation was not only something that was kind of like a hobby, but something that I really needed to understand breathing techniques and to really understand what it's like to clear one's mind and soul and take that time to breathe, and that it's okay to do that, and you're actually going to function as a better human being because of it. So whether it's like, simply taking time to read that book that you've always wanted to read, or take that bath that you've wanted to take, or, get that massage, you deserve it and you need it. I don't think that we place enough importance on self-care. Number 6, I've reshifted my priorities, my life priorities. It's just, my life had been very career focused for most of it, and work was always very important to me, so much so that I didn't even become a mother until I was 49. That's a story for a whole other day. But yeah, I think that, being able to really kind of create, equal priority for your work as well as your family, as well as the other things that are important to you, really kind of came to surface. And I think that, that you can still achieve happiness and you can still achieve all these things that you want if you just reshift your priorities a little bit and stop getting inundated by just the day-to-day. Number 7, I definitely have a deeper appreciation for all those things that I took for granted. Just even like movement and, being able to breathe the fresh air, and being able to travel. Travel is in my DNA, and I crave the time when I am able to travel again freely. Being able to go to Mexico, it was a huge gift, and I learned so much. And just kind of being in that stressful environment of getting on a plane and being around other people that you don't know. And, it's a real eye-opener, and I think that we really need to be more conscious of the freedoms that we have. And I think that hopefully it will teach us a little bit more about respect. So I definitely have a deeper appreciation for all those little things in life. Number 8, I have managed to simplify. This summer, I kind of purged a whole bunch of things which I needed to purge, and it felt so good, and I'm still in the process. I'm by no means done, but I think that, that process of purging and simplifying your life cannot be understated. It is so, I think that we're just so, the clutter in our life creates clutter in our souls and in our brains. And I think that once we're able to simplify and just purge ourselves of all of it, we realize how uplifting that can be. So that has been a real gift for sure. Number 9, I have really thought hard about what brings me joy and what does that really mean. I think it's different for different people, and for me, I really want to live a very kind of simple life, and something that I feel like that I'm giving back, that I feel like I can help other people. You know, I have been learning so much through this whole process and this whole journey with modern aging, and to be able to share the knowledge that I've gained with other people and having them respond to it has been amazing. And it does bring me joy. But it also, you know, there's other things that bring me joy as well. You know, it's just all those little things that perhaps, you know, you never really thought about. But if you collectively just surround your things that bring you joy, it's amazing how it just uplifts and elevates your whole being. So whatever that may be, maybe it's a massage. I love massages. I'm for sure an advocate. I am an advocate for, you know, walking my dog in the park. That brings me a lot of joy. I love, you know, to watch kids playing in the playground and just having fun. And that brings me joy. It's just, and laughing, you know, I think that just the simple act of laughing every single day brings me tremendous joy. And I think it brings joy to a lot of others as well. And so finally, I've gained perspective, you know, like so many other people. I think that, you know, this YouTube channel was very much an experiment in the beginning. I mean, who knows? And you guys have responded so strongly, and I've read many of the comments, and there is a lot of pain and suffering out there. There's a lot of people that are searching for answers. There's a lot of people just seeking guidance and seeking clarity on their path. And I'm hoping that I can play a little part in that. I think that, you know, I'm just here to provide information, to provide hope, to share stories of other people perhaps accomplishing what you want to accomplish. And just so that you know that it's all possible. You know, I want people to know that there are other pathways towards happiness, towards health, towards, you know, optimum well-being, that we all have to figure that out for ourselves, but there are alternative ways. And there is a lot of joy in terms of finding that path. Like, it's not necessarily about the end goal, but it's about, you know, finding joy in the entire journey as well. And so I am so grateful to you guys to responding to all the interviews. I am excited for 2021 for all the new interviews. I have so much planned for you guys that I'm really, really excited to share. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun because, you know what, getting healthy in our souls and in our minds and in our bodies should not be a hard thing. It should not be a painful thing. It should not be about diets and all the things that we need to restrict. It should be about creating more joy in our lives and creating just more fulfillment. And I think that we can get there. And so I thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon on the next episode of Modern Aging. Happy holidays, everybody.